Hi class. Here we are in module 4. And we're going to focus this week on one of the most important topics in public administration, and that is trust in government. So, trust in government is a critical component of democracy. And so, when it declines, citizens lose confidence in our public institutions. Participation in the political process can decrease, and then accountability of elected leaders and non elected leaders weakens. So, ethical leadership plays a really essential role in rebuilding that declining trust in government. And we do this through transparency, integrity, and consistent ethical behavior. So, this week you're going to explore topics like emotional intelligence, reflection, and the whistleblowing, which is an essential aspect of maintaining ethical government organizations. So, emotional intelligence helps leaders recognize and manage emotions, both your own emotions and the emotions of others. So, this can allow you, if you're an ethical leader, to maybe respond more thoughtfully under pressure. And then reflection kind of encourages leaders to examine their past decisions and learn from their experience, and it builds your self awareness, and that's really necessary for being a responsible ethical leader, right? Whistleblowing then kind of illustrates how ethical courage and accountability protect the public interest and reinforce integrity in organizations. So, in this module, you're also going to look at things like retaliation and transparency and advocacy. And retaliation kind of undermines that ethical culture by silencing employees and discouraging the report of wrongdoing. I've been in state government a long time. I've seen this play out in real life, and it could really impact a public opinion and how well your organization is supported by elected officials. Um, Anyway, so we're also going to really focus on transparency this week and how that can foster fairness and openness, and how transparency kind of ensures that the citizens and that the public in general has some confidence in how decisions are made in public institutions. And then advocacy kind of emphasizes advancing the public interest, particularly for communities with limited access to power or resources. So, together, these elements kind of really impact ethical governance. And if we approach it correctly, and we're transparent and we're advocates, and we work actively against retaliation in public organizations, we can help repair the declining trust in government. So, you're also going to learn a little bit about some institutional safeguards that we have in public service, including inspectors general and independent review boards. These are designed to prevent fraud, waste, and abuse. These mechanisms kind of underscore that ethical governance depends not only on your individual integrity, but also on structural accountability, right? You have a system in place to kind of ensure accountability. So, addressing wrongdoing means critical long term reforms that promote fairness, oversight, and sustain public confidence. So, as you engage with the module, consider how emotional intelligence, transparency, and reflection might shape your professional practice. And remember that ethical leadership isn't just about compliance, it's about setting a standard that inspires trust. Trust from the public, trust from our followers, trust from elected leaders. And then finally, as a reminder, that you have more group pre work in Module 4 in preparation for the Module 5 full course full course discussion. So each of you should now be working on your individual response and sharing it in your group discussion in your group homepage. Again, use your group homepage, Canvas email, and you can even meet like via Zoom to stay in touch and work on that group post that's going to be due in Module 5. You should be working so that you're ready as a group to post your initial post in the Group 5 discussion early next week. So, again, really stay fully engaged in the group work. It's critical for your grade in the course. And I really look forward to the progress that you see this week so that it's reflected in that Module 5 discussion. Remember, if you have questions or concerns, you should reach out to me via the Canvas inbox, and I should respond probably within 24 hours usually. I'm rarely ever 48. But anyway, reach out if you have questions or concerns. Thanks.